Good morning, everyone. I'm Naguura, and today I have another Sauercrowd recap for you. A quick update, I'm not doing recaps every day anymore, in case you didn't notice yet. I'm going to combine a bunch of days to make sure I don't have to record it every single day and make them a little bit more interesting, So there's just more combined information in each of them. All right, anyway, I'm combining 3 days. It's going to be 17, 18, 19 and 20, but one of them was an off day. But I'll get into that later. All right, so first of all, we have a bunch of new level 60s now. We have Tekax, who is a Night Elf priest that had 0 deaths. Congratulations. Then we have Blacho, who had 3 deaths before 60, but now managed to make it to 60. Huge congrats. Then we have Kucha, who made it to 60, only had 1 death before. Willybo, who's also a mage, had 0 deaths and made it to 60. And then Toro, who is a hunter, who made it to 60 with only 1 death before. And he had a very close call right before 60, which was very interesting. That would have been tragic if he went down right then and there. Then we have Chef Strobel, who is almost 60 at this point. I don't know. He's very close at least. If he's not already 60, huge congrats. And then we have Yulimi, who's also level 60 on her druid. All right, now that we have the good news out of the way, let's go with the bad news. All right, so we had a really high level death, level 50, from Ray of Thunder, from AoE farming. To be fair, when I watched the clip, I was like, what the hell? What are these? What is the length of these arms of these mobs? Those are outlaw rogues. Jesus Christ. He was melee hit from very far away. I feel bad for Ray of Thunder here because he did not expect that melee hits from so far away and had a lot of abilities ready, but just didn't think it's gonna happen. Very sad. Then we have more deaths. We have Mr. More Games, who died with level 37, unfortunately, in Desolace. He said he was tired, wasn't focused, and yeah, it's very sad. He died with 37 again. I think he's back into the game, but he would definitely struggle for a little bit to see if he wants to continue. Then we had Dr. J's death, who was AoE farming on his mage, died with level 39. At 4 a.m. in the morning, he said he was tired as well. I think he's already back, though. He's also incredibly fast. He's doing AoE farming, and he knows how to play mage. So I think he's going to be back at that level in no time. Then we had a level 40 death, Mayodi. Unfortunately, she died in a cave. Didn't manage to get out, panicked a little bit, and ended up going down. She felt very bad about the death. Level 40 for a warlock, for a new player, definitely very high. So yeah, it's a struggle to die at this level. Then Vasily died at level 36 because he accidentally walked too close to, he went AFK close to a horde camp and didn't realize there was a horde camp. So he just died to the guards, unfortunately. And then the biggest drama and tragedy of it all is Metashi, Vasa, and Danny Dan died. Metashi was level 58 when he died. Vasa was level 58, and Danny Dan was level 52. It was the biggest disaster of the last couple of days. So to quickly explain what happened, Metashi was on the way to Maraudon, a dungeon. And on the way, he walked past a horde camp that has some bugged mobs that are maybe under the floor or whatever. And he walked too close and he got tagged for PvP. So he was PvP flagged. And in case you don't know how PvP flag works in Hardcore Classic, so you're flagged for 5 minutes. For those 5 minutes, any opposing faction player can attack you if they also activate PvP, which you can do by just right-clicking your character. The problem in this situation was that to get rid of a PvP flag, you either have to Hearthstone into a city, or you have to use a flight path. If you use a flight master, you immediately remove the tag, or you enter a dungeon or an instance or something to wait out the 5 minutes. Logging out does not work. Logging out will not continue the timer. And in this situation, for a streamer like Metashi, who's a big streamer, he had 20,000 viewers at this moment as this was happening, as he was PvP flagged. He had to react quickly, right? There's a lot of people who said why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? What is going on? But it's just explain it real quick. If you're a streamer with 20k people that are watching you, especially in this area where he was, people can be there in an instant to kill you. If there's a bunch of level 60 players, it's so fast to die, right? People said, oh, but there wasn't any Horde players. You didn't see any. The thing is, if you see them, like if you see the Horde players, you're already dead at that point, yeah? It goes really quickly that you die and you just, like it's just too late at that point. So you had to make a decision quickly. Another thing to note that this was like close to Stoneheart, which is a Horde base. That's what PvP flagged him. And that's a base mages can port to, like teleport to. And that means that within like 30 seconds, there could be like 100 mages that teleport to Stoneheart and find him and kill him, right? Like it's that fast. Not only that, not only mages can teleport there, a lot of characters that are level 60 for a long time already, they just log out in that area because it's like it's an area where people PvP flag themselves on accident constantly. And some people are out to do that, exactly that, like kill people that PvP flag themselves. So some people like just log out their character in this spot. And once they see that he's PvP flagged, they are like ready to log on and kill him, right? Some people just do that. So the thing is, he had to act quickly. His Hearthstone, unfortunately, was on cooldown, so he couldn't press that. There's no flight path in close proximity that he could use. So his reaction was, you know what, we should run into the dungeon. It's somewhat close, we should just run in there. Now, the problem was that unfortunately there was, like, in front of this dungeon, there's a lot of elite mobs, and there was no other group or something that had killed them, right? Sometimes when you're in front of a dungeon, there's mobs, but they're like half killed. There's not a group, like it's like kind of dealt with, and you can just kind of run in and it's fine. But they were not a full group. There were only 3 people. The other 2 players were not there yet. One of them, unfortunately, was the mage as well. They had a mage in the group, but the mage wasn't there. The mage otherwise could have put a portal down. And yeah, then on the way to the dungeon, unfortunately, they died. They were just trying to run through, trying to get through the mobs to get to the dungeon. And unfortunately, not only Metashi died, but also Vas and also Danny Dan. So 3 players in this group died because of it. It's very unfortunate. And just to, because I know people are going to say it in the comments, just to get over this as well. People said, oh, why didn't he just log out and then wait for the mage to go there and then log in and then click on the portal? Now, the thing is, guys, if you log out, the timer does not continue, right? Like if you log out and then log back in, then you're still in PvP flag when you log back in. And the problem is, when you log out, you give more time to like the PvP taggers, the Horde players to go to your spot where you are, right? Because they see exactly where you logged out. And the thing is, when you log back in, you cannot like instantaneously click a portal, right? You need to log in. There's a loading screen. You might even like get kicked from the group because of the Sauercrowd add-on that doesn't recognize that you're in the same group with guild members. Then you might be like layered on a different layer as well when you get kicked from the group. And yeah, it's just like not that easy, you know, like it's not like, in fact, I would even say that logging out is one of the worst things you can do as a streamer with so many viewers. Because yeah, when you log back in, like you just give people more time to get there, right? And you die so fast when there's like a bunch of level 60 players, they kill you in an instant. Like this is not something that takes like minutes or hours or whatever. Like you die like almost instantaneously. And it's just like too high of a risk to log out and wait for like a portal to come or like for Velika the mage to go there. Like it's too much. So, and either way, like even if it would have worked with the portal, the thing is, in that moment, he had to make a split-second decision, and the first thing that came to his mind was to walk to the dungeon entrance, right? After he saw that his Hearthstone is on cooldown. So in my opinion, Metashi in this case did a good job. Like he reacted with the information he had at the moment, while also having to like move quickly, because obviously, as I said, like people could be there like any moment. As soon as he got PvP flagged, people could come immediately, right? So I think his decision was good. Obviously, in hindsight, he could have tried to they could have tried to move slower and not just like straight walk through. But again, like if you move slower, it's also more possible that Horde characters can go there. And yeah, it was just like a shitty situation. In the end, the problem was the PvP flag, and yeah, it's a horrible situation. I'm sorry to get through this like that and explaining it this way, but I just wanted to make sure that people are not in the comments being like, oh, you should have done this or blah 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 blah, you know. So. In the end, all the people that died, they're going again, and they're really good players, so they're gonna be able to get back to max level for sure. I'm sure they're still gonna be able to join Molten Core. Still heartbreaking though, but yeah, unfortunately that happened. All right, then let's go through some more info when it comes to the Sauercrowd brides and to my own leveling experience and stuff. All right, so Jen reached level 40 and got a mount. I think she's at this point already level 42, so she's blasting. I myself am level 37, almost 38, so I'm also like doing pretty well. Then we have Lost Kitten, who is I believe 36 now, so also not too far behind at all. And today, Friday, we are planning on going a dungeon together again. So this might be the first time ever since I died that we're gonna do a dungeon together again. And we're gonna do a full Scarlet Monastery run probably, and maybe also like Racer Fan as well. So that's gonna be fun. It's also Friday, so it's a weekend, so hopefully we can have a little party in the evening as well, like girls' night out or something. Maybe a rave in Goldtime, I don't know, we'll see. Should be fun. Then I have one more news to share with you. I was asked to join a LAN event with a bunch of other Sauercrowd members at the SK Gaming like facility in Cologne. I was already at that facility for the Echo Race first a few times, and yeah, I was like, yeah, let's do that. Like that sounds fun. And I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm so blessed. Like everything is happening so fast. I'm part of this German community, and now I'm getting invited to German events, and I'm gonna meet some other Sauercrowd members, and I think it's just gonna be incredibly fun. I'm super looking forward to it. I'm leaving next week on Thursday probably, and then I'm going to be back on Monday as well. I'm going to be streaming from the facility, and I'm going to be continuing leveling and everything. Like it's going to be streams as usual, just from that event basically. And yeah, that's going to be super exciting. Going to meet some other players. Jonsman is going to be there. Felika. Let me read all of the names. They're all confirmed. Some of them I know, some of them I do not. But I'm super excited to meet them all. So it's me, then -11, Jonsman, Feli, Emma, and Guppa. I'm super excited to meet them all, and it should be fun. I'm also going to meet Julie again, who is the chef, the Australian chef at the Escape facility. She's amazing, so I'm really looking forward to that. All right, let's eat for today. Let me see if there's any more news that I missed. Sorry if I was yapping a lot, but yeah, that's it. Today's also Friday. That means tomorrow and Sunday are going to be more events. So I'm going to do more recaps after that. Probably going to do a recap on Sunday evening after the town hall meeting to make sure I'm going to keep you updated on all of the weekend events. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and check out my stream over twitch.tv/Naguura. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me. I appreciate you very, very much, and have a nice weekend. All right. Bye.